Hey there, all my fast track superheroes. I hope everybody's doing great and having a great day with everything that's going on in the world. And now, officially, that your schools are kind of shut down for the rest of the year, it looks like we'll be doing a lot of virtual stuff. But that being said, today I wanted to continue with our series about working on fast track services that I can provide for y'all. So today's topic is going to be about healthcare transition. Now, a lot of you that may not know what healthcare transition is, so a lot of you go to the doctor for regular checkups and see how things are going, right? Well, lo and behold, you don't always see the same doctor whenever from birth to whenever you get old. It doesn't happen. So what happens is you're going to have to do what's called a healthcare transition. So you go from seeing your normal pediatric or child doctor or to somebody that will see somebody over the age of 18. Now you're probably like, well, I'm only 14. Well, it's still good to start planning on transitioning to being able to go to the doctor maybe by yourself or knowing your health conditions and things like that, so you can tell people what's going on. So like I said, the healthcare transition means moving from a pediatric or a child's doctor to an adult healthcare doctor, or what's called a primary care physician, or a PCP. So a good transition takes a lot of time, especially depending on what type of disability you have and all the different things that you need to be successful. Well, and it really helps getting all the doctors that you've had on board with the transition, because if you don't, then and you may get slipped through the cracks and things may not get addressed the way they should. So you'll need to learn how to take care of yourself. It's like eating, cleaning, things like that. But also being able to know what your medications are if you have them, what special accommodations or things that you have, and how to take care of them, and things like that. So you can do it yourself and not have to really rely on other people to do it for you. You also need to find a new doctor. It's really kind of crazy and daunting that you have to go from seeing your normal doctor that you've seen for the last 18 years to seeing somebody new. And it can be kind of scary, I won't lie. But what's important is finding a doctor that you know and that takes your insurance and that takes all of these different things and is good for you. Also, you need to make sure your insurance is up to date. I know a lot of you will be on your parents' insurance at least until the age of 26. And I'll be doing a different video about insurance and what things cover and things like that. It's a really complicated topic that really needs its own video. But making sure that all of the services that you really require on a yearly basis are covered by your insurance, or finding ways to help pay for them, as well as getting the services you need to live a healthy life. Gotta go make sure you see the right doctor for the right things. You don't want to be seeing a stomach doctor for a throat problem, you know what I mean? And so you want to find the right doctors that work for you and how things work. So that being said, how should you prepare to medically or healthcare transition? So you need to find and use resources to learn the steps you need to take. So I'll be doing kind of little different videos, kind of how to make your own appointment and making an appointment about you, medication lists and things like that to help you kind of navigate these. But being able to know who you are, know your medications, know your disability, your diagnosis, your symptoms, things like that is greatly important. If not, ask your parents, ask your guardians, ask whoever works with you on these things that, hey, I kind of need to know this. This is my life, so let's go. Also, like I said, use your support network. So you can talk to me, you can talk to your parents, guardians, grandparents, your doctors, your counselors, whoever you see that you trust. Ask them for help. Never hurts to ask for help. And maybe you're like, well, I'm not quite sure. We can help you. Who do that? Next is what's called create a portable medical summary. Now, again, you probably will need some help with this, so talk to me, talk to your parents, guardians, whoever, to help you do this. Really what this is what your diagnosis is, what types of disability you have, what accommodations you have. Do you use a wheelchair? Do you use a cane? Do you use assisted listening devices like cochlear implants or hearing aids? It's what kind of things do you use to help you do that, as well as it includes a medical list, as well as maybe how to make an appointment, different things like that to help you and to help people that are taking care of you, who know kind of more about you. Also, set goals and skills you'd like to work on. So maybe you really can't cook for yourself. So maybe you set a goal of, oh, I want to cook for myself one meal a week, and then go from there. And then practice those skills that you want to learn in real life. So it's all good and fine and dandy to set the goals on paper, but now it's actually taking those skills and putting them into practice, doing them. So a lot of the things is, what are like the top 3 questions you should ask your doctor or healthcare, or like your pediatric, your child doctor, so you can transition into your adult doctor. And this can help you with your portable medical summary as well. So, what is my medical condition or disability? So maybe you have a physical disability, a mental disability, emotional disability, cognitive disability, learning disability, whatever it is. You kind of need to have documentation of it, so like proof that you have it, as well as kind of what's going on. Like ask them to explain this. So you live it, but they can give you more idea of what the broader things are, as well as what do I need to do to manage my condition? Do I need medication? Do I need to go see a therapist, a counselor? Do I need to do physical therapy? Whatever those things are, ask the healthcare professional, like, hey, what kind of do I need to do so I can manage this? As well as, why is it important for me to know this and do it? Why is it important? Why am I doing the things that you're telling me to do? Is it going to benefit me in the long run, or is it not really even doing anything? It's always really important to talk to your doctors about what's going on as well. So, kind of what you should look for. You should know what your diagnosis and your treatment is. So, what type of disability you have, what kind of medical condition you have, and know the different treatment options that you have. So, like maybe medication, therapy, different things like that. As well as your medical symptoms. So, symptom is like your behavioral issues. Physical symptoms like, do you have a cough? Do you have a throat problem, a nose problem, whatever's going on, or like a hearing problem? What's going on? And how often does it occur? Does it happen every day? Does it happen once a week? Does it happen once a year? What's going on? And in the time frame with that. Also, maybe some symptoms or things that are happening to look out for to make sure things aren't getting worse and that you're getting better. As well as action steps to take when these things start to happen. So say you notice something starts to kind of like not feel right, and you're going from feeling really good to like really, really bad. What are you going to do to help alleviate that? So that's kind of the overview of healthcare transition. I'm going to make some more videos about making your own appointment and what you should bring and how to make one next. So look out for that. But I want to end kind of today's video with my normal superhero kind of a thing. So today's superhero highlight would be somebody called Bucky Barnes. Now, a lot of you probably know Bucky as the Winter Soldier in Captain America. Now, he seems pretty evil in the Winter Soldier with Captain America. That's because he was in the war, and then what happened was his arm got cut off. So he's an amputee, so he has a disability. And then the Nazis in World War II took him in, and they gave him all these a bionic arm, and gave him all these like different therapies and things like that to help him, and kind of like did a little mind games to turn him evil. But then Captain America came in and fixed all that and whatever. But he had to see all these doctors and all these different things to kind of figure out what's going on with me and how do I do this. That's kind of how it relates. You got to know your body, know what's going on in it, in order for you to explain it to somebody else. You can't just be like, well, I don't know, like this hurts, but I don't know why. It's better to know what's going on. Then just to go in and be like, well, I don't know what's going on, fix it. That doesn't help the doctors that you're seeing. So kind of with like the Winter Soldier, he knew, okay, I don't have an arm, but now I have the accommodation of, okay, I have a mechanical arm that I can use. As in what it can and can't do, and what things that I need to do to fix it. So that's kind of the superhero highlight for today. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing well, staying safe, staying healthy. I'll see you in the next video, and always remember to look on the upside. See you later.